Hello, good evening all. I hope you had a good week since last Wednesday. And some of you may have, this is the second round to the Qigong in the 2 times in a day. Well done. It's all good. It's all helpful to our mind and body. This is our last of the 8 course. I'll talk a little bit more about the way forward. So we're going to start our lesson today. Remember, we do our salute by holding fist and open palm, join them up together, build a triangle, push to a circle and a slight bow to show our respect and to each other and to ourselves. And of course, always keeping in tune with our tradition. I'm going to step back so that you can see the foot and the whole body. Okay, take a moment to arrive on our spot, in our space. Remind ourselves, entering into the state of quiet, calm, tranquil mind, a state of Qi, energy, calming energy. Crown, roll up, tailbone, lengthen down. Spread your toes, soften the ankles and knees, taking half a step to your left. Centralize the weight. We're clearing our mind. All thoughts, it stopped. Just stay with our breathing. Inhale and stretch the neck down. Exhale. Inhale. Feel the joy in your heart. Exhale as you stretch up. Inhale as you ease out. Again. Exhale as you lengthen the chin down. Once more, inhale. Long, smooth exhale as you stretch into your throat. And easing out. Inhale, lengthen the crown. Exhale, eardrop. On the exhale, draw the shoulders down as you tilt. Inhale, crown goes up, up and over. Exhale. As you exhale, keep your shoulders down. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, as you side stretch, relax, breathe into that stretch. Inhale, last time, up and over. Exhale, well done. Release the tension as you breathe. Now let's bring your hands, tapping the heavenly drum, cupping the ears and using the index finger, tap, 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 once more. And now squeeze the elbows into the chest and slide your hands down. Stretch upwards and slide your hands down. Once more, no more tapping this time, although in your own time you may like to tap if you want. And squeeze into the center and slide hands down. Lengthen and stretch. And your hands down. Good. Change. Now let's do this sideways. Lengthen the crown. Hands over the ears and gently guide it through. No pressing of the head. As you exhale, lengthen the shoulders down. We're going to just do one more on the other side. Rise, floating your hands up over the opposite ears. Lengthen up and over. That's it. Just getting a little progressively deeper stretch. Well done. And now let's go through our shoulder rotation. Squeezing elbows together. Inhale, wide and tall. Exhale as you circle down. Inhale again. Long, smooth exhale. Last time. Squeezing. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Back the other way. Open wide. Inhale. Pass your ears. Smooth, long exhale. Again. Deep inhale. Long, smooth exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And relax your shoulders, elbows, wrists. Let's just give a few shake. Good. And remind ourselves to soften the knees. And let's try sideways. Okay. Release, release. A couple more times. Well done. And if you want, you can adopt sitting onto the heels. Carry on a couple more times. And in your own time, let's centralize our weight, body weight, and let's get in through the stretch. So stretch front and back, and palms in, and floating your hands up, rotate, floating, shoulders down, hands going up, and stretch as much as you can. Rotation to your left, lateral rotation, and turn the other way. Good. Inhale as you're facing the center. Exhale, keep lengthening up, grow tall, and over to your left. Well done. And easing out. Inhale again. Long, smooth exhale as you do the side stretch. As far as you comfortably can. Well done, really good. Feeling the stretch. Bring your palms back to the center of your chest. Flex and bend. Now, tummy is tight, pushing towards the spine and folding over. Going close as you can to your left foot. And change to your right foot. Try to pause for a couple of seconds on each foot and feeling the pulling and stretch at the back of your legs. And giving yourself a little bit movement in between your feet, hovering left and right a couple more times. And soften the ankles and knees. And roll yourself vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Straighten yourself. Separate hands, supporting the lower lumbar. And now let's do the arch in the back. Squeeze, arch, lengthen away. If you like, you can extend into your throat. In your own time, lengthen support, lengthen yourself back into the center. Well done. Good. Now let's try to do some balance. We do use a lot of balance today, being the last part of the Tai Chi form. So try to build our strength and also balance. Let's do it with wider step. Okay, remember how we make that step nice and smooth. Wider than your shoulder. Let's go through the horse riding stance. First, without the hands, and sitting down as if you have a bar stool. So sitting on the stool, rest your spine and the top of your body. Rise. And lengthen your arms. Ready to open the chest and lungs. Hands up, prayer's hands on the exhale. We'll bring our prayer's hand to your heart, sitting down comfortably. With each breath, you want to send your mind, open the pathway a little deeper. And let's try one more time, spreading wide. Deep inhale. And welcome all the light, warmth, positivity. Exhale. Coming in through our body, into our heart, into our mind, into our breath. Pause a couple of seconds, sending that positivity all the way down to your feet. And rise. Well done. Now let's try a new warm-up. So we're going to turn to your left, turning the left toe and slip the heel away. So we're facing sideways and try to float your hands up. Okay? We have done similar postures before, but not on this one. So you float your hands front and back. 2. Transfer your weight back and lift your toe up and join your hands together like a salute, like a fist and palm salute. The elbow, corresponding elbows will go towards your toe. And floating back. Return to position 1. Ready? Inhale. Lengthen away. Feel you have long arms, big fingers. 2. Smooth, long exhale. And return. Inhale. Keep lengthening away, big long arm. Sit back, long, smooth. Exhale. And easing out. Inhale. Well done. And turning yourself back to the center. Rest your hands to your hip and waist a little bit. This is a new one, maybe a little challenging one if you're not used to it. You can have a slightly smaller stance if you wish. Let's try the other side. Okay, turning the toe, slipping the heel away, and floating your arms, front and back. Imagine you have long arms, reaching into the distance, into the horizon. Deep inhale. Long, smooth exhale. Make your fist salute and go stretch. And floating yourself forward, return. Position 1. Inhale. Smooth, long exhale as you sit back, floating the elbows forward. Inhale as you bring yourself out, easing out. Last time. Long, smooth exhale. Sit back, make your salute. Elbows to your toes, tummy to your spine. And floating yourself out. Now we're going to turn ourselves forward, Rest your hands to your hip and waist. Heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in. Okay, good. So that you can feel the back of your ligaments working hard. Now I'm going to bring my chair and to revise and prepare extra for balance. Okay. You may also find a chair or find a piece of furniture, a suitable height, table or cabinet, anything that you feel safe beside you. Okay, so I'm using a chair. Quick revise onto our supporting leg. So the balance is all about controlling of the body balance. So left foot, quietly shift your weight onto your right. Soften your knees. So feel you're growing the root into the ground. So sink. Don't forget, when we sink, the crown is upwards, right? Try not to look down, so the crown is diagonal forward. Okay, good. And our first balance is just simply lifting the knee. Good. And remember, we repeat 3 times with the knee more or less off the floor. Okay, sink. And rise. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Inhale, rise. You can rest your hands. One more time. Well done. Okay, and soften your knees by land swapping over. Make sure you keep your knees nice and soft. You can change your chair over, okay? And now you can try to exercise the other. Soften the knees, okay? Make sure in your mind, we're telling our body, we now grow our roots in connecting with the ground, the Mother Earth. Now we are part of the earth, solid and strong. And lift, rise. Good. Inhale first. Exhale. You can rest your hands by your waist. Rise. Inhale. Tummy to the spine, to the back. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Well done. And rest, soften your knees as you land. Okay. I retreat a little bit. Maybe you can see my foot. Some of you ask the question, what is your supporting foot, your toe position? Now at this time, I will say you want to have bend your knees, supporting legs, bend your knees in the same direction as your toes. So the safest way when you stand on one leg is to have your toes in front of me, the camera direction supposedly is the face of the clock, 12 o'clock. So my toe wants to point to 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Or maximum is about 45 degrees. Between, it's about 10:30, let's say, or 1:30. So on my supporting foot, it's slightly pointing to the corner, not directly to the camera, 12 o'clock. This way, your knees will soften your knees in this direction, okay? So this is from afar, from a whole body point, you can see. This is the position of your foot. And soften your knees. Your knees will be softened in the same direction. And likewise, the other foot is the same. So just in case you didn't see that. Good. So now we are going to develop this. Those who are up for a challenge, push the chair a little bit away. Now we're going to do this without the support, okay? Of course, you can also stand in front of a wall if you wish, okay? So this is the chair-free version. Soften your knees. Quietly transfer weight. Grow the roots. Your foot, 11 o'clock. Okay, ready? Raise your knees. Now try to hug your knees. Okay, so your hands, try to hug your knees in as far as you can. Feel the knees is closing up, pull it close to the chest, rib cage. Well done. Just take a couple of seconds here. Good. Well done. Keep your breathing and release. Without the hands, just pause for a couple of seconds. Well done. Soften your supporting foot. Well done. And to the other. Okay, quietly shift your weight and lift. Hug. Hugging your knees the other way. Again, same in your mind. It's not your body reaching out to your knees. It's your knee coming closer as much as you can to your chest. Good. Now we're going to try to hold it, tummy to your spine. Hold it a couple of seconds. Noticing your breathing in and out. Well done. And soften the supporting knee. And we step in, step back. Okay, right, giving yourself a little bit shake. This is extra warming up. As well as this, I want to introduce how we should approach to one leg kick. So in our minds, we are aiming towards corners. As I said before, imagine this is on the floor, is the face of the clock. Towards the camera is 12 o'clock. I should aim to kick 45 degrees angles, so between 1 and 2 o'clock, 1:30. This is the direction we try to kick into. And with the other leg, it should be 10:30, between 10 and 11. So on my side is 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, okay? So in our mind, our kick should be developing towards the corner each way. I'm using the chairs, and you can use the chairs also, so make sure we are safe. You are practicing safely. So the same movements previously, soften your knees, quietly shift your weight onto the supporting foot, which is your right foot. And the right foot is aiming, the toe direction is towards 11 o'clock. Okay, sink when you're ready and raise the knee. All the same as before. If you want, you can just help with the knee up a little bit more. Good. And then towards 1:30 direction. Okay, so we want to kick 1:30 and bring the knee back in. Okay, once more. Soften the knees, have a rest. Raise. Towards 1:30. Using the heel, as if you are kicking, using the heel of the foot, try to exert power, okay? So here is the heel kick. Ready? And go. And return. Soften your knees. Taking the chair over the other way. And same, soften, quietly transfer weight. Remember the toe is now pointing 1 o'clock, and raise your knees a little more and aiming towards 11 o'clock. Do a kick, okay, and tuck in. Try after the kick, try not to drop your foot immediately. Always try to bring your shin, your foot, back towards you. Okay, after the kick, always try to return to this knee bent position. Okay, and then soften your knees. Well done. Good. So this is how we should approach the kick coming up. Of course, the hands. Your hands should spread into the same direction. The front hand, the corresponding hand and foot should be spreading into the same direction as you kick. So if we are kicking towards 1:30, then your corresponding side of the arm should now be spread like a fountain from the center, like a fountain, spread equally, equal amount of opening, right? So the corresponding hand and foot should be in the same direction. So you're kicking, imagine almost you're using your toes to kick toward the center of your palm. This way you will remember hand and foot are connected easier. So it's not they are far apart. So they need to be talking, communicating hand and foot together. Opposite hand will open more or less to the opposite corner. But try to remember, don't lock your elbows, don't raise the shoulders, not like this, okay? So this is tensions you can see on my shoulder, tensions on my arms, we don't want. In Tai Chi, that's it. Everything needs to be open, expand, and feel the energy. It's radiant outwards, expansion. So try to lengthen the neck space as you spread your arms, yeah, rather than reducing the space. Okay, same to the other side. So here we practice hand and foot together. This one is called heel kick, left and right. Ready? So soften your knees, checking your toes, yeah, and cross your hands. Raise your knee to your left, 1:30. Tuck in, soften your knees, land. Raise the other knee to 10:30, before 11. Kick and tuck in. One more time. 1, 2. Take your time. Tuck in. 1. 2. Okay. Slide your hands down. Good. So this is the next movement after Golden Rooster, standing on one leg. Last week we have learned Golden Rooster standing on one leg, Golden Rooster standing on one leg, and the characters and special technical requirements with that alignment and the balance. And today we have completed just the heel kick to each side. I would like to complete the 10 step today by moving on to the next move. In our forms, we should kick to your right first, to your right corner first. Your right corner is my left, so it should be this one first. So your right corner first, and then the left. And then we are in, after we have done our last kick, we come into a posture we're all familiar with the names. It is grasp the peacock's tail, So I'm going to just spend a little bit of time to talk about this complete posture, okay? To be able to do this, I want to break down to just hands first. Footwork is relatively straightforward. It's bow stance. We have done bow stance many times, and we've done understand the width and the characters of this stance. So I'm going to just try to cover the transition, not the transition, the hand position. So after our last kick, you soften your knees and land, hold the balloon, okay? And open the hips, pay attention to the hips, and step out to the corner and pong. The first posture is pong. This is the correct direction, but I may change this direction to face the camera so you can see different views. Pong, lu. This is the complete posture. Lu, pull back. Extend your arms out and roll, circle back, palm to palm, press forward, ji, separating your hands. Hands separate, sit back and roll back, and push forward. And opposite, we do the opposite mirrored image. Gather your balloon to the other side. Step out, pong, ward off, lu, pull back. Just demonstrating. Circle round, palm to palm, ji, press forward. Separating your hands, roll back. And push. And last movement to close the whole sequence is crossing palms, crossing hands. 十字手 and closing form. Okay. Just a quick demonstration into this last movement. Grasp the peacock's tail. In Chinese Mandarin is 懒雀尾, 懒雀尾. Our previous two postures is 金鸡独立, golden rooster, standing on one leg, and the heel kick, 左蹬脚, 右蹬脚. Heel kick, left and right. So this last movement is 懒雀尾. Let's talk about this just step by step. From your holding balloon posture, bring the left foot in. First thing is to sort your footwork. Your footwork, as I always describe it, I'll come back so you can see my foot. As I describe it, is the root of your body. So solidly onto the ground. Step. Don't rush into the posture. Try to take your time, look progressively, transfer weight and turn. Okay? Quite often, we're all very keen to just go boom. So before your hands is doing the finishing the application, your footwork is already arrived. So this way is a poor coordination. The hands and foot always try to play and catch up to each other. So try to take your time as you step. Don't let your body weight jumping forward. Take your time, hand and body together. Look, together, okay? As if you're holding a shield. Like in the olden times when you fight with the bow and arrow and you have a shield to protect yourself. So bring as if your front hand is holding a shield. This is called peng, ward off. Lu, pull back. Imagine you are playing with your opponent. You are guiding your opponent to come in towards the side of your body. Neutralize and circle. Go round. Draw a small circle, palm to palm, palm to palm. Noticing the hand positions. The corresponding side of the hands is outside the cross of the hands, yeah? The same side of the hand and foot. And press forward. We call press. Ji, and separate. Your hands roll back, neutralize again. And push forward. Push. And turn. Transfer weight over. Arms spread open. Shift your weight back. Hold a balloon. To the other side. 揽穴位, pong, pong. Hold a shield and try to see in your mind's eye you are holding a shield, that you're feeling safe behind the shield. Lu, pull back, pull down. Imagine you are working with a resistance. So you're trying to pull back, okay, with the body. It's not just by hands. Look, this is just your arms moving. You're trying to use the body. Your body wants to, that's where the strength. This is your root. Remember, it's the root coming down. And slowly circle round. Palm to palm. The corresponding side of the arm, hands and foot should be the outside palms. Okay, cross. And press. Ji, lu, ji, ji. Again, as you press forward, you feel you're working with resistance. You feel you're working with you're working with a interaction with another strength. Okay, so you press forward and slowly now separate, sit back and neutralize, and push forward. Okay, we're just going to bring the back foot up and floating your hands down and just giving yourself a little bit shake. And without doing the cross hands and closing form just yet, because this posture, peng, lu, ji, an, ward off, pull back, press forward, roll back and push. These four techniques are very vividly illustrate some of the underlying principles of Tai Chi. Tai Chi has evolved as an internal martial art, and it's one of the principles is never go force against a force or hard against hard. So the overwhelmingly guiding principle of Tai Chi is like the circle, the yin and yang, is always working in balance. So this is not a straight line, you know, in the strategy of Tai Chi as a martial art. It's always working with that principle. Imagine a force approaching, coming towards you. If you imagine yourself like the Tai Chi circle, like the Tai Chi, then with the rotation of this circle, the force can never get into the center of you. So this is where softness can overcome hardness. In the most of the martial arts, we are competing on speed, competing on strength, competing on the power, the brutal force. And Tai Chi is trying to work on the strategy of principles of rotation and changing, forever changing the positions, and try to almost encourage or neutralize your opponent's power. So if your opponent is coming towards you, you don't go force against the force. We pull. If they come and push you, we invite them to come in a little bit more. While we're inviting them in, softness can overcome hardness. Like the water flow around a rock and gradually change the shape of the rock. So this force, I'm changing its direction. I'm guiding it away from my body. And then as the body moves away, opens opportunity, the space, and now is my opportunity to press forward. Deep. And if my opponent, again, pushing forward, I don't push back by rigid force. Okay, I neutralize, invite them in. But meanwhile, I change the direction to downwards. So the pushing becomes diluted or changed, diverted. So drop and then push back. Okay, so your opponent will be like this. Okay, so one person playing two roles. Well, a little bit role play there. So just giving you some ideas of why Tai Chi so soft, so slow, how can it be in martial arts? And this is why it's using the principles of softness overcoming hardness to understand here. Okay, last movement. After we have done push, now it's the cross hands. Sit back and turn. Turn the left toe in, right toe out, and scooping down, keeping the length of the back spine straight. Try not to gather by leaning forward. Yeah. So soften your knees and draw the circle, scooping up and taking half a step in and rise. Closing form, separating your hands, floating your hands down. Good. And finally, I'm doing the mirrored image. Okay, left foot in to the right. Good. This is the kind of walking through the forms. Of course, it's always difficult to teach by a screen. I can't see how you're getting on and whether you understand what I mean, but we just try our best. I'm now going to take you through the completion, the whole form of this 10-step Tai Chi. Now I'm going to try to do the mirrored image, and then we go through the cooling down with Duan Jin, 8 pieces of brocade. Okay, I hope you can see my foot. Just creating a little bit more space. Okay, I hope you can see the feet and centralize the weight and focus the mind. And soften the ankles and knees. Opening stance, 起势. And rise. Energy rise. Inhale. A sense of joy. Body and mind and the organs are all singing. Curling the hands. 卷弓式. Curling back. And push. To the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Change. Brush knee, twist step. Low C 奥步. Turn and push. turn round, sit back, and transfer weight back again. Step and curl the palm. Low seat out, brush knee, twist step. Number 2, change. Hold your balloon. Passing the horse's mane. 野马分钟. 野马分钟 number 2, opposite way. Hold your balloon. Open and turn. 野马分钟. Good. Change. Wave hands. Wave hands. Step in like clouds. Wave hands. And working our way back. Turn. Step in. Turn back. Stepping out. To both directions. And change. Transfer weight back. Standing on one leg. Golden rooster. And sitting down. And balance on the other leg. Change. Now the heel kick. 右蹬脚 towards the corner. Tuck in. Soften your knees. Land. Cross your hands. Heel kick. Change. Land. Hold your balloon. The last move, the big move. 揽雀尾 grasp the peacock's tail. 横 捋 pull back. Circle round. Press forward. Separating your hands. Roll back. Neutralize. Push forward. Turn. Shift your weight and turn to the opposite way. Left and right, we do the mirrored image. Palm, hold off. Hold the balloon, hold the shield. 捋, pull back. And circle your hands. Palm to palm. Press forward. Separating your hands. Roll back. Push. Palm, 捋, 挤, and last move. Cross hands, 十字手. As you're scooping back, take your foot half in. Right, with your hands crossed. Closing form. Uncross your hands first and softly floating your hands down. And shift your weight. Step in, feet together. Okay, well done. Roll your shoulders a little and shake your foot and hand a little bit. Okay, for some of you who joined halfway through, it may feel a little bit on the deep end because I'm aware that not everybody stayed for the whole of the 8 weeks course, and some of you joined halfway. Try not to worry. I have the video of teaching video of the 8 weeks, most of the 8 weeks on record. So if you need it, you can look back to do some catching up. Now we are going to cool down with a lovely Duan Jin today. I'm going to sort the music out just so you can have a little bit rest as well. So, okay, Duan Jin. This is a music with some Chinese prompt. Your tongue touching the upper roof, lifting the anus. Treasure number 1. Long exhale. Inhale from the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. A sense of joy, a sense of calm, tranquility. Change. Treasure number 2. Last time. Remember, inhale as you open the bowl. Exhale. Change. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Smooth and long. Inhale. Beautiful smooth movement. sense of joy, inner smile in your heart. Release all of the tensions. Sliding hands down. Change. Rise. Open. Expand. Look. Exhale. Rise. Rotate. Gaze. Easing out. Rise. Lengthen. Gaze. Inhale. Open the chest and lungs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. To your right, raise the ball. Sitting down, pause. Rise. Into the next treasure. Spread. Massage.上 Glaring eyes as you do the punch. Change. Expression number 8. Closing, returning chi back to abdomen. Thank you. Smooth breathing in profound calmness. Let's just giving our belly, the warmth, a little massage. 3 times each way, back the other way, in a profound calmness. Just enjoy that togetherness and emerge with our surrounding, the energies around us. And let's just putting the hands together, rubbing the palms. We'll come slightly forward, just so that you can see with our facial massage from the corner of the mouth, nose, eyes, eyebrows, forehead, to the temples. You can stay here, forward and backwards a couple of times, and progressively to the back of the ears, to the back of your skull, and massage to the back of your neck. And 2 more times. So this is the second time. And just taking the time. And it's harder a challenge to slow down in a world of speed. And it is a good quality to be able to resist the temptation to rushing things and to take your time. Allow your breathing to be smooth and clearing of the mind. Well done. Bring your hands back. I hope it's a lot of movement today. Let's do our tapping to finish. Slightly running over time. I apologize. Let's just do our tapping to relax. Go up from the inside of the arm. Turn. Go down. Tapping your way down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And using the fingers to just giving your collarbone, okay, a little bit tap. You can have 2 hands together, cross, or you can from the center, spread sideways and return. And then coming down through the center and to the belt level, okay, hands together, just giving gently a tap, tap. This is our energy, belt energy. Good. And bring your hands round to the back of your waist, giving the kidney area, and then down to tap, 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 tap. And the way down, and to the front of your legs, tap, 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 tap. And to the side of the legs, tap, 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 tap. And the inside of the legs, tap, 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 tap. Okay, good. Finally, let's bring our the class to a close to energized breath. Open wide, inhale big, and go. Good. Feels good. Inhale, and go. Last time. Big inhale, and go. Excellent. Feet together. Let's do our salute. Fist and palm join up to a salute. Push forward and a slide down. Good. Our Mandarin greeting, I don't know whether you remember, is 同学们再见. Goodbye, students. Okay, I threw that one in. You can keep up the practice. I have said we are going to change into a new course. I'd like to explain a little bit about the new course, but first let me just stop the recording and then I'll speak to you just shortly. Just one moment.